Welcome to 100 Yards of Football. If you like the video today, please come in and share it. We'll surely appreciate it here on 100 Yards of Football. I'm your host, Vincent Turner, and I'd like to give special thanks to my producer, Mr. Jeremiah Long, that's making it happen today. Our video today is on Mr. Harper LeBel of the Atlanta Falcons, by way of Colorado State University, our NFL legend. You talk about football players that's played at a high level, not necessarily at a premium position like quarterback or let's say tight end or defensive end, but there's other positions in the league that takes very extremely importance. Well, this gentleman that you see on the screen today was a man, I would say, did his job at a high level. He played 13 years in the league as a long snapper, and also he played some tight end. But what I love about him was when you look at his career, he was a gentleman that played for several NFL teams, and he made it his point he was going to play in this league for a long time. Coming out of Colorado State, he finished as the fourth-time all-leading receiver in Colorado State football history, where he had 99 receptions for 1,057 yards. He was selected in the 19 NFL draft by the Kansas City Chiefs. Stars in that draft were Bruce Smith, Bill Fralick, Chris Dolman, Lawrence Brown, Al Toon, the great young man from Stockville, Mississippi, by way of Mississippi Valley State, Jerry Rice, Randall Cunningham, and Jerry Gray. Then the young man attended Notre Dame High School out there in California, LA, the city of Hollywood. Some of the greatest guys that went to the high school, Jamie Dixon, who's now the head basketball coach at TCU, and Nick Folk, who's still a kicker in the National Football League. But what I like about Mr. Harper LeBel was his determination to stay in the league and stay with his dream. That's what makes me want to say he's an NFL legend today here on 100 Yards of Football. Then think about this. With his time in the league from 1985 to 1998, he played on two of the greatest football teams, I want to say single-season teams in NFL history. I'm going to start with the 1990 Philadelphia Eagles. Jim McMahon, Randall Cunningham, Keith Byers out of The Ohio State, Fred Barnett out of Arkansas State, Keith Jackson, Little Rock Parkview, OU, Boomer Sooner, Jerome Brown, the U, Mike Golick, Notre Dame, Reggie White, Chattanooga, Tennessee, the state of Tennessee in the house. Brian Evans out of Arizona, hell of a linebacker, boy, could he bring that lumber. Eric Allen out of Arizona State, Seth Joyner out of Texas El Paso, Wes Hopkins, who I seen play personally, up close and personal. When I was at the University of Arkansas in 1981, Mr. Hopkins played safety at SMU, and then the legendary Andre Waters. Think about all that talent that young man was on that roster. Then playing with the 1991 Atlanta Falcons, who I consider still one of the top three teams in franchise history. The players on that team, Chris Miller, Bill Fralick, Mike Ken, Mike Haynes, Mike Pritchard, Bad Moon Andre Rison, Chris Hinton, Jesse Tuggle, the man that brought the lumber, Mr. Scott Case, Brian Jordan, who some people say was the best player on the team that year, the talking, the lovable Mr. Tim McKaya, and then, of course, the great man by the name of Prime Time, Mr. Deion Sanders. Mr. Harper LeBel was part of that team. And then you think about his skill set as a long snapper and a tight end to play as long as he did in the National Football League. Coverage recognition as a tight end, A+. His hands, A+. Run after the catch, A+. Separation as a tight end, A+. Ball reaction, A+. Inline blocker, A+. Sustained finish as a blocker, A+. Pass protection, A+. FBI, football intelligence, A+. And initial quickness to play at this game at a high level at two positions as a long snapper and a tight end, A+. Sometimes people don't mention NFL legends because they don't have the stats Sometimes people look at NFL legends of how many championships they won. Sometimes people look at NFL legends of just their popularity. But I tell you what, today here on 100 Yards of Football, I'm going to give my man respect, flowers, and an honor. Because in my mind, he's an NFL legend because he played 13 years in the National Football League, and he played on two of the greatest teams ever in a franchise history, the 1990 Philadelphia Eagles and the 1991 Atlanta Falcons. Harper LeBel, my man, out of Notre Dame High School, California, IA, the City of Angels, John Wayne. Thank you. You are an NFL legend. If you like the video today, please comment and share. We'll surely appreciate it here on 100 Yards of Football. Special thanks to my producer, Mr. Jeremiah Long, for making it happen. Once again, I'm your host, Vincent Turner. Y'all be blessed here on 100 Yards of Football. And I'm going to talk to Harper today. I like that young picture right here on the screen. Boy, was he not ripped? Y'all be blessed here on 100 Yards of Football.